What are lust triggers, and when do you implement them? Are they things you can use in the beginning stages of relationships? Is it for all stages of relationships? Like I was really like, I forget, you had written to me a couple of months ago about your new program about lust triggers, and I was like, oh, this is kind of fascinating. And you had written me back like a sentence about it, and I was like, oh, that sounds so cool for our podcast. So I'd love to dive into those or that a little bit more.
Sure, Marty, having been around this for a long time. Lust Triggers is a more enticing title, but it really is just, it's a portion from my high-end coaching clients that I spend a lot of time with. What I've noticed with all the calls or the in-person stuff, like they're really having a hard time with first date. So I created first date formula. All the things that I've honed down to the key things on a first date to make sure it goes well, smoothly, knowing which level you're in, and then how to set up the next date. So it becomes, because, if you're single, you have to go on a certain amount of first dates to find someone to be in a relationship with.
Right.
So not getting good at that is really a barrier to entry into a good relationship. Instead of, the other idea is fall into whatever you get. Like if someone introduces you, that's your only chance. You might as well grab onto it because you haven't been on a first date in forever and you don't know what to do. So she kind of liked me. I kind of liked her. Let's just become boyfriend and girlfriend. And that's how a lot of people end up settling for relationships where they don't have the confidence to weed out people that are not going to be good for them or they're not going to be good for. And another thing that comes with maturity, but you have to have those basic skill sets. Now, that's not as sexy as lust triggers. So what I found is a lot of these guys were having great first dates and like, this is great, I'm going on a second. But then we talk about things and they were so nervous about getting intimate, like how to cross the threshold from just we had fun together to how do we connect on an intimate level and eventually make it sexual if that's where you want to go, which is most cases in relationships.
Which is where you want to go.
Yeah. So we did a whole in-depth call with our high-end clients to work on this part of the first date or this part of the beginning of a relationship. And that's where this comes from, is bridging that gap of, yeah, we enjoyed our time together, but I don't know how to move it past that.